welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on another AAC team, the Army Black Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Hermstreet. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return starts from inside. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Recovered to the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this,
touchdown, Army. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Moves offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. How cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player. It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it and keeping it himself or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
QB decides to keep it here. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They come up short on the third down completion. And here comes the punt team. Ball fielded near the 35. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. It's an option look. Breaks free. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And the Black Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down.
That's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 30. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're plan some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now stopping short of the goal line, offense will set up inside the 5.
First, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights. One of the hardest working guys in this football team powers in for 6 points.
You know, a lot of teams don't even have a true fullback on their roster anymore. But then you've got a team like this who will hand it to them on the goal line, and it pays off in short yardage situations like this.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense goes back out onto the field. Coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He'll toss it to the back. Watch the spin move. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. Well executed option play. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now, coming up at the 29. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Black Knights will line up to put it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. We'll start from the 32. Quarterback keeps the football. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the defense will knock him down in what's going to be the final play of the period. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it with room to run. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. defense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Navy, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Planning up to try the extra point. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Breaks free. They got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And the Black Knights are going to keep this drive moving. Play action here on first down. On the run here. Let's it go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. They misfire at first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. No, he just slips through for a first down.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the Black Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
And the Black Knights line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Army. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution and championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. Traveling for a sack. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The punt team making their way on the field.
Number 68, offensive punt in the field. Return is tackled down at the 36. And all the Blacknuts.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The receiver makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Black Knights will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. And after all of that, he winds up in the end zone for a 2-point conversion. Incredible. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kurt. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
He'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but they went backwards at completion. Good work by the defense. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Solid gain. Moves the ball to a 43.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He finds some space. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Black Knights will have first and 10 here. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's stopped him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the back now goes in motion. Hands off to the fullback. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looks like he's going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the return now from midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but it's a solid gain in return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And the Black Knights are in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here late. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Black Knights will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Army.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after this scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're going to run the option. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Another positive game by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Looking for a gap. It's Reed. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.